everyone. Welcome back to Storytime with Miss Rhonda. I'm the Early Literacy Children's Librarian at the Stevens Memorial Library, and I'm glad you could join me today for Storytime. Today we're going to sing a new song that we haven't done before in Storytime, and it goes like this. Let everyone clap like me. Let everyone clap like me. Come on and join in the game. You'll find that it's always the same. Let's get Froggy to do the next one. Say hi to everyone, Froggy. So let's wave. Everybody wave. Ready? Let everyone wave like me. Let everyone wave like me. He's doing a double. Come on and join in the game. You'll find that it's always the same. So here's a new friend in Storytime. Yes, that's you. This is Miss Ostrich, and she is going to rock. So we're going to rock back and forth, just like this. Ready? Let everyone rock like me. Let me see you go back and forth. Let everyone rock like me. Come on and join in the game. You'll find that it's always the same. Good job. Okay, let's try a sneeze. You ready? Let everyone sneeze like me. Achoo! Let everyone sneeze like me. Achoo! Come on and join in the game. You'll find that it's always the same. Achoo! Thank you. So now we're going to do two little blackbirds. So grab your two little blackbirds and hold them up like this. Okay, ready? Here we go. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named Jack, the other named Jill. Fly away, Jack. Fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack. Come back, Jill. Two little blackbirds sitting in a cloud. This one was quiet, but this one was loud. Fly away quiet. Fly away loud. Now come back quiet. Ready? Come back quiet. Come back loud. Two little blackbirds sitting on a dad. This one was happy. Let me see your big smile. Now be sad. But this one was sad. Ooh. Now be happy. Fly away happy. Now get sad. Fly away sad. Now be happy. Come back happy. Now be sad. Come back sad. Two little blackbirds sitting in the muck. You remember what muck is? Sticky, ooey gooey mud. This one got free, but this one stayed stuck. Pull it out. Ready? Good job. All right, fly away free. Woo! Fly away stuck. Pull hard. Pull, 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 pull with all your might. Good job. All right, come back free. Now come back stuck. There we go. Two little blackbirds skating on the ice. This one was mean. Let me see your mean face. But this one was nice. Get mean. Fly away mean. Fly away nice. Now get mean again. Come back mean. And come back nice. Good. And let's be friends. And now they kiss. Good job. Two little blackbirds driving in the car. Let's do two little blackbirds sitting on a wall. This one was short, but this one was tall. Fly away short. Fly away tall. Come back short. Come back tall. Two little blackbirds, the best of friends. Fly away, friends. Come back again, friends. And that's the end. Today's story is one that comes from Spain, and the name of the story is Medio Pollito. That means half of a chick, half chick. The story goes like this. Once upon a time, on a farm far, far away, there was a nest, and in the chicken's nest, there were eggs. And they were round like ordinary eggs, but there was one egg that was different, and it was flat on the bottom. It was just half of an egg. Well, the mother hen looked at it and she thought that was pretty strange, and even the cow and the pig came to look at that egg, and they thought it was really weird. Well, when that egg hatched, a chicken came out. But it wasn't an ordinary chicken. It was a half of a chicken. It had one leg and one wing. So the mother hen called her baby Medio Pollito. Medio Pollito decided that life on the farm was kind of dull and he wanted to go on an adventure. So he packed a little bag and he left the farm. And he decided that he was going to go to the city and see if he could meet the king. So he went along on the road and he marveled at all of the things that he saw out in the wide world that were very different from things on his farm. And he came to a river and he heard a little voice calling, "Help, help me, help me." And Medio Pollito looked down at the water and he said, "What is the matter, river?" And the river said, "Oh, there's so many weeds in my water and I can't flow nicely. Would you help me, please, little chick, and take some of the weeds out of the water?" And Medio Pollito said, "Oh, well, I'm supposed to go to the city and see if I can meet the king. I don't really have time to do this." And the river said, "Please," because it was water, so it gurgled. "Please help me." So Medio Pollito felt bad, so he said, "Okay, I will." And so he plucked and plucked and plucked, and he took all of the grass out of the river, and the river was able to flow nice and smoothly and went on its way. And the water said to him, "If ever you need any help, all you need to do is call my name." Well, a little further along, Medio Pollito came to a little fire burning on the edge of a field. And the fire said, "Oh, little chick, help me, please, please. The farmers have gone away for a little while and they're going to use me to cook their lunch. And I don't have enough wood on the fire and I'm going to go out very soon. And then the farmers will come back and they won't be able to heat up their food. So could you please put some sticks on me and make me into a bigger fire?" Well, Medio Pollito said, "Oh, well, I'm supposed to be going to the city to meet the king, and I don't know if I really have time for this." And the fire begged and said, "Please, please, please help me with sugar on top." And so Medio Pollito said, "Okay, fine, I will." So he took his little leg and he hopped and he hopped and he hopped. And he went and he got some sticks, and then he turned around and he hopped and he hopped and he hopped on his one little chicken leg. And he went and he put that wood right down on the fire. The fire got nice and cozy and big, and the fire said, "Thank you for helping me, little chick. From now on until forever, if you need any help, all you have to do is call." And so Medio Pollito went on his way, and the fire continued to burn very happily. Well, a little further on, Medio Pollito heard another sound. "Psh, help! Shh, help me!" And Medio Pollito looked up. And what did he see? He saw the wind all tangled into the branches of a tree. And the wind said, "Help me, little chick. Please help untangle me from these branches so that I can soar through the sky nice and free." So Medio Pollito knew how this was going to go. So he decided he would help the wind right away. So he climbed up the tree and he hopped and he hopped and he hopped and he hopped along the little branch, and he used his beak and he pulled the strands of the wind free from that tree. And the wind said to him, "If ever you need any help, you just ask me." So Medio Pollito looked at the wind and said, "Well, actually, I do need some help. I'm on my way to see the king, and I'm not really quite sure which way the city is." And the wind said, "Oh, I live in the city all the time. I'll take you there. Climb onto my back." So Medio Pollito hopped, 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 and hopped right onto the wind's back. And the wind went whoosh and took him right to the city. He put Medio Pollito down on a sidewalk, and he went on his way and said, "Remember to call me if you ever need any help from the wind." In the meantime, the little chick was on the sidewalk, and he was looking up at all those legs walking fast, fast, fast. And he said, excuse me, can you tell me the way to get to the palace?" Oh, but those people were in such a hurry, and they ran and they walked and they ran and they walked, and they didn't even hear Medio Pollito because he was so tiny. Well, he didn't know what to do. Nobody would stop to help him. So he walked along for a little ways, and he came to a little alley, which is a skinny little road in between two buildings. And he walked all the way down the alley, and at the end of the alley, he saw a man in a very funny-looking hat. What kind of a person wears that hat? Do you know what kind of a person wears a big, tall, poofy hat like that? Medio Pollito didn't know. So he looked up at the man and he said, "Hello, I'm trying to find the king. I want to go to the palace so I can meet the king." And the man with the fluffy white hat looked down at Medio Pollito, and Medio Pollito jumped onto his palm. He held his hand out like this. And he said, "Well, I happen to know the king personally, and I can take you to see him." Now, that man with the poofy white hat was the chef at the king's palace. And just that very day, the king wasn't feeling very well, and he had said to his chef, "You know, I don't feel so good today. I think what I could really go for, and that would really help me feel better, is just half a bowl of chicken soup. Will you make me half a bowl of chicken soup?" Now, what luck, thought the chef when he saw little Pollito in the alleyway, and he thought, what better way to make a half a bowl of chicken soup than with half of a chicken? So he said, "Come with me." So he took the chick into the palace's big kitchen, and he said to him, "You know, you're going to go and meet the king in a little while, and you're very dusty and dirty from all of the time that you spent walking on the road. You need a bath. So I happen to have a nice little bathtub right here." And he put Medio Pollito into that bathtub, which was really a cooking pot. And he poured water all over his head. He lit the fire underneath the pot, and he put the lid right on the pot. Well, Medio Pollito looked all around, and all of a sudden he felt the water getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and he realized, this isn't a bath, he's cooking me! Help! Help! And he was there in the dark, and the lid was on the pot, and he couldn't see anything, but he screamed as loud as he could, "Help me!" And all of a sudden, the water swirled around him, and the water said, "Medio Pollito, it's me, the river. I came out of the river and filled this pot with water, and I'm here to help you. I won't boil. And that way, you'll live." And Medio Pollito said, "Oh, thank you so much, thank you so much." The fire was still cooking under the pot. And Medio Pollito said, oh, the fire, help. And the fire flared up around the pot, and he said, "Medio Pollito, is that you? Oh, it's me, the fire. I'm one of the pieces of fire from that field. I'll help you. I won't burn high. I'll only burn with a little flicker of flame. I'll keep the bath water nice and warm for you." So Medio Pollito now was in this beautiful soup pot, and he was swimming around, and he was having a grand old time. Well, after a while, the chef came back, and he lifted the lid of the pot, and he was furious when he tested that water, and the water was just warm, and the flame, no matter how much he tried to light the flame wouldn't get beyond a little tiny flicker. And he got furious, and he said, "What's going on? You shouldn't be having a good time. You should be half a bowl of chicken soup by now." And Medio Pollito looked up at the chef, and he said, "Oh, thank you so much for my delicious bath. It feels wonderful in here. Could you close the lid, please, because you're letting a draft in, and I'm getting a little chilly." Well, the chef was furious, and he picked up Medio Pollito, and he took him out the door, and he put him on the bottom of his shoe, and he kicked him right back into the alleyway. Well, Medio Pollito looked around, and he said, "I don't like the city. It's ugly. People are mean here. I want to get out of here. Oh, if I could only get home." And the wind happened to be passing by and looked down and saw Medio Pollito in the alleyway, and he went right down there, and he said, "What's going on? Did you have an adventure in the city?" And Medio Pollito said, "Oh, yes, I had an adventure, all right, but it wasn't a very good one. And all I want to do is go home and get out of this terrible, ugly, awful city." And the wind said, "Oh, no, this is a beautiful city. Hop on my back, and I'll show you around. It's the most beautiful city in the world." And so Medio Pollito jumped on the back of the wind, and the wind took him soaring and soaring all over the city. And the city was filled with beautiful spires, which are the very pointy tops on some buildings. Churches have spires. And so the wind said, "Come, I'll take you to the highest spire in the city, and you can look down at the whole city below." So he put Medio Pollito on the very top spire of the tallest building in the city. Medio Pollito looked down around him, and he said, "You're right, wind. This is a beautiful place. I could stay here forever." And so Medio Pollito did stay there on top of that building. He stayed there forever, and he grew up into a big, beautiful half-rooster. And the wind often came and spoke with him. And while they were talking, Medio Pollito would spin around in the direction of the wind so he could see him better. And all the people down below learned to look up at Medio Pollito, and that way they would know which way the wind was blowing. And that is how the first weather vane came to be. The end. So we're going to sing a song today called "You and Me Go Fishing in the Sea." So these are the arm movements that go with the song. You and me go fishing in the sea. So you're going to throw out your line and roll it back up again as the waves roll by. Then we're going to repeat that. And we catch 1 pufferfish, 2 pufferfish, 3 pufferfish, 4. Along came a whale with the flip-flop tail. And we swam to the shore. All right, ready? Let's try it. You and me go fishing in the sea as the waves roll by. You and me go fishing in the sea as the waves roll by. We catch 1 pufferfish, 2 pufferfish, 3 pufferfish, 4. Along came a whale with the flip-flop tail, and we swam to the shore. Good job! So it's time for our hide and seek game, and this week we have a new one, and it's about the tooth fairy. So sometimes when we lose a tooth, we hide it under our pillow, and at night the tooth fairy comes and leaves us something underneath the pillow in the morning. She takes the tooth and she leaves us something in exchange. So here's my little tooth. He's happy. we're gonna put up pillows, and here's my first pillow. This one is purple, and this one is green, blue, yellow, good, and come here, little tooth, I'm gonna take you down, and my favorite color, pink. Okay, so here's my tooth fairy. She's just got a little wand in her hand. So we're gonna say this little rhyme. It goes, tooth fairy, look and see. Can you find the tooth from me? Here's my little tooth. Okay, Froggy, do you want to help us hide the tooth today? Yeah? Okay, great. All right, so I'm going to give Froggy the tooth, and we're going to sing our little song. Now it's time to close your eyes. You're going to close your eyes at home, and Froggy's going to hide the tooth. Okay, good job. All right, ready? Now it's time to close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Now it's time to close your eyes. No one's peeking. Okay, now you can open your eyes. Did you hide the tooth? Okay. Do you want to hold the tooth fairy wand? There you go. All right, ready? Here we go. Tooth fairy, look and see. Did you find a tooth from me? Let's see. Shall we try the purple one? Let's try the purple one first. 1, 2, 3. Aw, no tooth. Let's try the yellow one. Ready? Hold on to your tooth fairy. Ready? Tooth fairy, look and see. Did you find a tooth from me? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not there. Which one do you want to do? I knew you were going to say that. Froggy always likes to pick the green one. All right, let's do the green one. Ready? Here we go. Hold on to the tooth fairy, Froggy. Tooth fairy, look and see. Can you find a tooth from me? Let's see the green one. 1, 2. You want to go up there and see? 3. Let's see. Oh, it's not there. Oh, well. Okay, let's see. How about, want to do the blue one? Okay, let's do the blue one. Ready? I'll hold the fairy this time. Tooth fairy, look and see. Can you find the tooth from me? Let's see if it's under the blue one. 1, 2, 3. Yay! We found it! Thanks for helping me. Well, Storytimers, it's time to say goodbye, so we'll say our goodbye rhyme. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor. Here we go. Ready? Point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to the window, now point to a door. Point to your chin and point to your eye, point to your hand and wave goodbye. I'll see you next time on Storytime with Miss Rhonda. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Check out the website regularly to see upcoming programs. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye. Stay safe. Don't forget to put your mask on. And have a great week.